Hi, everyone, and welcome to Events Made Sane Live. I'm really excited about today because we're going to talk about something that a lot of people I don't think about every time they go to do an event, specifically around the nonprofits. So, nonprofits actually have two different audiences that they have to serve. One is the audience that they actually serve, the people that they are giving to, the people that they are helping. The other audience that they have is the people that are donating to them, the people that are helping them help other people. And these audiences can sometimes be massively different. If you are helping children, the children are not donating to you, and their parents probably aren't either. Your donations, your funding to help people are coming from either grants or they're coming from wealthy businesses or generous businesses and people in your community. So, as you go to plan anything around your nonprofit, you need to think about these two different audiences. So, if we think about your donor audience, they most likely want your website and your social media to look semi-professional. They want it to be clean. They want to know that they're donating to a legitimate organization. The events that you hold for your donors are also often much higher end than the people that you serve. And they have to be. So when you're, building your website out, think about that. You need to make sure that you have a level of confidence in your website that allows people to donate to you. The other side of that coin is the people that you serve. You don't want to have a website or an office or buildings that are so amazing and so high end that people are afraid to come to you. So there's this really interesting balance that you have to strike between these two audiences. So how do you find your audiences? Again, sometimes it's very easy. Again, if you're serving children, you're serving women, the people that you're serving, you know who those audiences are, and you know how to reach them most of the time. And if you don't, go out, do some research, figure out what other organizations are working with the people that you want to serve. This is really crucial. You want to make sure that you're making the biggest impact as possible. So stopping to do a little bit of research about the people that you're serving and what they actually need and want from you really is important. I heard a great story about a young woman who went out to make sleeping bags that also turned into coats for the homeless. The homeless came back to her and said, "These are great, but this isn't what we need. We need jobs." So she then went and hired them to help make the sleeping bags that turned into coats and was able to make an even bigger impact in the community that she was looking to serve. So really do your research on the people that you're serving. And again, figuring out what other organizations are serving them. Can you come alongside them? Are there people that you can coexist with? Is someone doing the exact same thing? And maybe you want to offer your services or roll what you're doing in with them. Or what is your special twist that you're putting on it? There's another local organization here in the town that I live in called Terry's House. And they are a nonprofit that has built basically a hotel right across the street from the major hospital in our town. And people who have relatives that are staying in the hospital long term for major issues can stay at Terry's House for little to no money. And that includes, room service, that includes food, and it's a walking distance to the hotel. Now, a lot of other organizations come alongside Terry's House and help them. They'll provide lunches, they'll come in and cook meals, they'll donate what the Terry's House needs to help the other people. So really, again, do the research on the people that you're serving and how you can help them. Now, your second audience, again, is your donors. You need to know where your money is coming from, where who they are and what they want in return. There's some people that just want to feel good and help the community. There's businesses that want recognition that they've done this good thing. Same with people. There's people that want their names on scholarships. There's people that want plaques or recognition. There's a lot of different motivations to helping a nonprofit, to donating to them. So consider who those people are and what they want. Now, within your donations are your volunteers, or within your donors are your volunteers. So really consider that as well, because the people who are donating to you aren't always your volunteers. Now, they are donating their time, so I lump them together, but they're not your big time donors most of the time. So that's another group that you need to serve. You need to figure out who they are. Why are they volunteering with you? Are they part of a local organization, fraternity, sorority, or whatever that just needs to get in some community service hours? If that's the case, that's great. But then build a relationship with that organization so you're sure to have the volunteers over and over again. Have they been affected by whatever cause you are pushing for? A lot of veterans or veterans families go and support veteran nonprofits and veterans charities. A lot of people who, were abuse survivors go and support the charities that are helping those people. So figure out who they are. Those volunteers can actually be great speakers at your events as well, because they can show how to get out of things. And they can maybe offer you some insight on what your first audience, the people that you're serving, really need most to help get them to where they don't need your services anymore. But again, the volunteers, so back to the volunteers, this is a subgroup of your donors. So you need to know who they are, you need to know why they're there. And then you need to know, again, what they want. What are they trying to get out of this? Is it, again, are they just looking to feel good? Are they just clocking hours for their organization? Or is there a deeper cause? If there's a deeper cause, those are the people you want to draw closer into the organization. Those are the people that are going to help you serve on committees, serve on the board, and potentially grow to be larger donors as time goes on. But again, so when you think about these three audiences, you have to think about them both on all of your marketing and in everything that you do. So you need to think about them again on your website, on your social media, and at the events. The volunteers at the events often are, the least appreciated, but they're the ones that are running the silent auction, doing check-in, all of those things. So you need to make sure you're treating your volunteers well throughout the event. Feed them, make sure they've got water, make sure they've got shade or heat depending on the season. So I really just, this is a short live, but it is an interesting topic because so many people don't realize or forget that there's two audiences that you have to share, or have to reach as you go through and push your cause out into the community. Not only the people that you're serving, but also the people that are going to help you continue to serve. If you guys have any questions about nonprofit event planning, marketing, or any other nonprofits, please send me a DM. I'm happy to chat, schedule some time, and just chat through your issue and whatever you're looking to do. Thank you.